This is fantastic. This is wonderful. This is triumphant. This is the most beautiful carousel I think I've ever seen in person. Hello and welcome to Hello, I am Clutch, where I am here today in Nederland, Colorado to go to the Carousel of Happiness. Now, I'm really excited to go on any carousel that I can find, but this one is actually incredibly unique and very, very special for many reasons that you'll see in just a second, but the main reason is that this is full of hand-carved animals, and not just any animals, but all the animals. And I've never been here before. I'm really excited to take you along, so I want to take you inside, show you all the fun stuff that they have to see, and then of course, take you for a ride. So please, follow me as we go have a merry-go-round. So the whole carousel is in this big fun building here, but I did want to, before I go in there, acknowledge that the reason I even was prompted to come here more than ever, I'd always wanted to come here, but then I'm coming here in October of 2025, and right next door there was a devastating fire in the shopping center here, and I wanted to come and support the business here as soon as I could, once I was able to, and that's what prompted me to come here today. Now, on a lighter note, here's some fun facts about this carousel. This is a refurbished 1910 Looff carousel with a 1913 Wurlitzer organ on the inside. Now, I said there's a whole bunch of animals inside that were hand carved, and apparently there was 57 different hand carved animals that we can find in here today. So I'm really excited to go inside and check this out, because I've never been inside this building. I've been outside when it's been closed, and now I'm finally here. So let's go inside. And one other thing before we go in is I just want to point out that right next to the Carousel of Happiness this is a bunch of train cars that have been converted into a coffee and kava bar. So it's a wonderful little coffee shop that is inside of a caboose, and I just wanted to point that out because it's awesome. And one more thing just before we go in, I wanted to get a closer look at that logo there because it is quite happy, the child on the zebra. That's awesome there. So I did forget to mention this was opened in 2010, so they are currently celebrating their 15-year anniversary. I believe they're open during the summer most days around 10 to 5-ish, but definitely look at the hours. I think they kind of change depending on the time of the year. But anyway, let's go inside. And look at this. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. This is quite the Carousel of Happiness. You can already see there's so many amazing animals here. There's zebras, cows. This is fantastic.
Hi there, welcome to the Carousel of Happiness. This carousel behind me that I'm standing on is completely hand-carved, solo, by one man alone. It took him 26 years to carve it.
Oh my gosh.
And it took him 26 years because that is how he healed himself from the Vietnam War.
Wow.
Pardon me. So everything on here that is wood, the platform he built from scratch, every animal he carved and painted, all the wood up there at the flowers, that's all him. Plus all the animals that are all over the carousel, that's all him too. Everything metal on this machine is 1910. That includes the poles, the rods that go to the top, the great big center post, the great big gear, the motor, the switch, and the two benches without any of the carvings.
Okay.
That's what he was able to get. Everything else he had to do from scratch. And the music machine that plays is 112 years old.
Wow.
So in a nutshell, that's the story.
Okay, thank you so much. So as you come in here, there's all this great stuff on the wall as well. Some is just like patents for carousels and such, but I know as we come down, there's a lot of cool history and just telling you a little bit about, looks like how they built this, how there's a heated floor in here, showing some of the piping systems. There's a lot of great stuff, and oh look, we got a walrus with a guest book. Is this a walrus? I think so. Anyway, I think I shall sign the guest book. So if you ever hear yourself, come check out the book, see if you can find my name. I was here at the end of October of 2025 on the 24th. Anyway, continuing around just a little bit to look at some of the pictures, showing you some other great little things about about carousels and other things, and I just love that there's the hand-carved animals are not just on the carousel. I think that's fantastic. One other fun thing is you can apparently adopt a piece of the carousel to help it keep going, and there's some information here to tell you all about how you can do that, which I think is great. But continuing along over here, of what I was told is that these are pictures of the original carousel. So this was again a refurbished Looff carousel. So this is what the carousel looked like in 1986. And so I'm not going to go through everything again. You owe it to yourself to get out here and read all this as well. I will post the link to the website in the description, so you can, there's some history and such there you can read, but here's a nice picture of them disassembling the actual Looff carousel. And then this is when they built the carousel house, and this showing you the refurbishment of it. So again, it was a long time, the refurbishment. Again, it sounds like it was, you know, decrepit in the 80s, and this didn't open until 2010. So much great stuff here, and look at that wonderful stained glass. I just want to show it all. I just want to show it all. There is so much here. We got a lion, we got giraffes, we got a dragon-y thing, we got a dolphin, we even got a mermaid back there. We got the elephant with the basket up top. The only time it's responsible to actually ride an elephant is when it's not real. And this one's for little kids only, so just keep that in mind there. But I'm enjoying all this so much. I love this guy right here. Oh, what kind of animal is it? I can't even tell. It looks Dr. Seussical. Showing you off just a little bit more, we got this swan boat here that I think is great. And something I've enjoyed is there's little signs everywhere, like it says have fun here, and sometimes it says like smile on the back, and it is just wonderful, some of what you see here. Like it really, when it says the Carousel of Happiness, it is making me so happy. I think this is honestly one of the most special and unique carousels I've ever seen, and I think it deserves all the love. So please, come out to Nederland, ride this carousel. This is fantastic. So, now let's go for a ride ourselves. All right, I'm gonna do a little once around here and try to find my noble steed. So much great stuff here. I'll probably look around it a little bit more, but like, oh, that was so great, just all that history and such. We got a panda, we got a monkey. I love the way they've dressed this. Now, they did say use the metal bars to get up, so they're very delicate because they're all handcrafted, but we got a donkey, we got a goose. This is fantastic little bear thing here. I'm the only one in here right now, but I'm loving all this. This is adorable. I feel like I gotta go on something that's a little bit easier to climb in a second. There's just so many good choices. I have 3 potential rides. I'm probably only gonna show you one of them. But you know what? I think, do I like this goose? I don't know. No, I don't like this goose. I like this moose. All right, here we go. They start with a gong. That's awesome. So I got myself up on the moose. I got the whole carousel to myself. And I'll definitely get some good shots of that Wurlitzer as we go around, but this is happiness. This is an absolute carousel of happiness. So this is incredible that one man did this and built all this by hand, essentially refurbished it. This is something else. I mean, I love a good carousel ride, but then let's see if we get a good shot of this Wurlitzer. 100-plus-year-old Wurlitzer right there, everybody. Look at that. You know me, I love my automated music machines. So you can see everything around here. I love that I have this to myself. Look at, I like this. The giraffe over there. The giraffe has a little stepping thing to help you get up. That's wonderful. This thing is amazing. Like, you can walk around this forever and find so many cool little details. This is like, look at the middle there. There's a panda. No, not a panda, a koala. I know what pandas look like. This is amazing. And then if you look up at the top as well, there's skunks and creatures. Like I said, there's 57 different creatures that are around here, and they're not all rideable. They're all sometimes in different things, because we have what I think is a parrot, cockatiel, but then you got wonderful art up at the top in the middle as well. We got a bit of a line, I think, at this point. Seeing just, you know, the almost 40-year-old man ride the carousel by himself is funny. I'm talking a lot more than I expected. But like seeing the apparatus in the middle, that's really cool. Trying to keep it steady. But this is just, I am happiness at this carousel. After having ridden the carousel, there's just so much to look at, so much that I want to see now. Like there's these carved figures on the top here, like little kids having fun. And way up in the top, in the center there's another little kid just having fun. There's just so much if you look really close at everything, and just like even the wood has some like painting on it. It's just so much care given to this. I can't even begin. I can't stop telling you how amazing this carousel is. But as I point out, there is your one horse right there. the only one here. And this is, again, I think they're kind of dressed up for Halloween a little bit, so that's a guy, they think they're all in costumes. I don't know if they're always doing that, but there's your one horse for you. Just want to get a little off-ride footage, because now that there's other people here, they're going to start it up, and so you can see just what it looks like running from the outside. I don't know why. I love that gong. I love when they do a little bell at the beginning of a train. I love when they do a gong or something at the beginning of the ride on a carousel. So you can really see all the animals as they come around. Here's a little off-ride footage for you. So obviously I walked around and showed you some of it, but now you can see it in motion and how fun it is. This is just, I really appreciate oh, they're doing Ghostbusters because it's Halloween time. This is fantastic. This is wonderful. This is triumphant. This is the most beautiful carousel I think I've ever seen in person. Oh, I'm so happy this is so close to where I live. There's even a staircase to a viewing platform. Oh my gosh, let's see what this is. Hopefully I can get it before it's done. I think this is kind of a little nook for kids, but look at this. You can come up here and watch it going. That's awesome. And look, there's a fox up there. Do you see the fox? That's awesome. And something I joked about when I did my House on the Rock video, because they have the world's largest carousel, is one of the few times I felt like you could actually see the top of a carousel. And now we're seeing another top of a carousel. Like, this is just, I can't stop saying how wonderful this is. It is such a simple thing. It was only $3 a ride, and it is wonderful. And look at this, I didn't even just know this now. I like these little kind of Cupid dolls type guys, like little angel wing guys. I love this. Going back to that landing real quick, there's actually a French carousel horse from 1910, so it's just a really old, cool carousel horse as a whole. A little bit of explanation there for you if you want to pause to try to read all of that. But I also love this. They have these carousel animal miniatures. If you know Clutch loves miniatures. I have a whole bunch of videos about miniatures. But so you can actually purchase these little guys if you'd like. And I'm a little bit tempted. Alright, I'm going for a second ride. I won't show the whole thing, but I just wanted to show you that this time I'm mixing it up and I'm sitting in a surround. Another cute, fun thing I've noticed is that in the ground there's like lights everywhere, and then there's fish. There's little fishies just in there. That's adorable. And then even above there, look at this. It's kind of hard to see because of the glare. It's really hard to see. It's right there. That's a turtle. I can't. There you go. Wait, there, a little bit better. Oh, I saw it for a second. It's a turtle. Just want to get a quick closer shot of that Wurlitzer now that I'm kind of sitting and not moving as fast. So, giving you just a little bit extra on this go around. But seeing this like mechanism in the middle, that is just, I love seeing the exposed mechanisms. That's so cool. And of course, after you take your carousel rides, they do have a bit of a gift shop. Got a lot of great stickers and books here about this carousel, about just carousels in general. There's some poetry going on, but I love that there's like so much great stuff about just the carousel that you can get here. They got a little Lego carousel here. I love this. So they actually have a lot of really good branded merch here. Some more unique than others, like a cutting board and a trivet. But you got classic stickers, you got playing cards, and then up here you got your mugs and such. And they got plenty of stickers as well over here, but they also got t-shirts and more magnets as well. But something that is on a lot of their merchandise, it says "Don't delay joy," and I absolutely love that sentiment. That's a huge reason why I even have this channel, is basically I try to live that motto. I'm of the mind that if you can do something responsibly with your time and your money, don't delay it. Do it as soon as you can. So don't delay joy. Carousel of Happiness, I agree. And one more thing on the outside of this building, here's this great sign that you can see from the road, and it's also on a little hill here where it shows you, beckons you in to ride the Carousel of Happiness. So thank you for coming along with me all the way to Nederland, Colorado to go on this wonderful, wonderful carousel. This is, to me, one of the best, if not the best carousel I've ever ridden in my entire life. The story of it, the actual wood carvings of all the animals, the fact that it's not just the animals on that you can ride, that they're everywhere along the walls, in the ceiling, on everywhere, within the mechanisms. wonderful, wonderful place, and everyone here was beyond friendly. There's so much love and appreciation here, so I just want to say thank you for such a wonderful time at the Carousel of Happiness to everyone who runs it here. Anyway, if you had a good time checking out this carousel, I am a lover of carousels, and one of my favorites is actually also in Logansport, Indiana, where you can grab the brass rings. It's one of those very old ones. It's called the Cass County Dental Carousel. You can watch that video right here. I also got a little bit of a personal tour when I went on that, but if you like carousels, you might like theme parks, and if you like theme parks, you might like all these videos as well. These are all the fun theme parks I've been to. So hopefully I'll see you in one of those, but until then, I will say goodbye. I am still Clutch.